Our listeners, welcome. We have a fabulous show for you as usual. But Pop, you don't know the thing set. We have a big up to the sponsors. So big up to 19 Crimes. The intensity resides within each pour of this blend. Flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associates in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
Of course, TK Raffine. You can check them out on Facebook at TK Raffine and Instagram TK Raffine_boutique. New
And big up, of
location
course,
coming soon.
And big up, of course, the Seaside Apparel. They specialize in men's fashion. They're located at 14 Newlyn Street in Ocho-Rios. You can check them out also on Instagram. It's Seaside_apparel.
Also, Reggae Alley Bar and Grill located at Taj Mahal Shopping Center, Ocho-Rios.
Yeah. Without a doubt, so big up to the sponsors. How are you with the lockdown? I know that, 3 days of no movement takes effect tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I have to ask you these questions, Pop, because I know that you're not the type of person who know how to sit still.
I'm the inside person. I don't really go nowhere.
Wow, Pop, you're changing.
I've been like that. I'm always inside, watching Netflix. Worse, like the new Money Heist. New episode them come out now. The new season. So I'm glued to the TV. I'm always inside. You have to lucky when you see me.
Well, that's a good thing. And as you wear your big chopper shirt. But how do you want to get into the dish, Pop?
Well, Queen dancehall artist Queen Nikki. She lost her father. So condolences goes out to Nikki.
And it also on that sad note, Karen Smith, who was battling colon cancer, she died at 3:30 this morning at a hospital in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Tributes flood social media platforms. Messages came from our Prime Minister Andrew Holness, in addition to Tessa and Chin. Black Hero, Carl of Livewire Band, several persons, industry players, friends and family, just, flood social media platforms with messages of condolence for Karen Smith, messages of RIP and condolences to the family and friends of Karen Smith. So, really sad time, nothing at all truly prepares you for death. And I know it's a difficult time for the family. Her daughter, Courtney, on Twitter, thanked her followers for her prayers and also, asked them to pray for her family's strength during this difficult time. So, yeah, nothing at all truly prepares you for this. Of course, Karen Smith, she's a multiple award-winning entertainer. She also got a national award from Jamaica for her contribution to the entertainment industry. So we know it's a challenging time for the family. And, like I said before, Pop, nothing at all truly prepares you for death.
For real.
What else do you want to talk about?
Also in addition, Nicki Minaj shout out encourages Pampute. Pampute is used to naysayers and critics saying bad things, but this time around, Nicki Minaj bigging her up, and also Nicki Minaj a follower on Instagram, so that's a good look.
It is a great look. And I remember we had her on Buzz on Wednesday, Pop, and when she said that members from the industry don't follow her on social media platforms, in particular Instagram, because they're saying that she does not have a blue tick. That is so ridiculous.
Very ridiculous. I mean, what is a blue tick?
Exactly. What is a blue tick? It is something that, a lot of persons who have it actually can pay for it, and they're going different ways, even buying followers, buying likes, buying all these things. And like Pam said when she was on the Buzz, she is a talented dancehall entertainer. She is doing her thing. So if you want to follow her and you're going to say to her, you can't follow her because she don't have a blue tick, what a ridiculous something to say to somebody.
Highest level of nonsense.
Yeah, to the point where she's saying, people will not rate you until them see who rates you. And a lot of people, a lot of persons stay like that. They don't want to give you credit or want to be associated with you because they feel like, you know, boy, Pop don't have no clout. But when they realize that, oh, Pop is rubbing shoulders with top tier entertainers and promoters, then it's like, okay, all right, remember hang with Pop then, give Pop a par.
That's the time they want to rate you. Just people that overall still.
People in general, well, some people are opportunists and, you know, real people will always the real things, ultimately.
Definitely.
Now, also inside the dish, Pop, I don't know if you know, but of course, entertainer Zaga, he's among the many social media users reacting to reports from Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton that the new variant of COVID-19 is in Jamaica. On Instagram, Zaga said, quote, "So with a bag of cruise ship and a million tourists, one did expect I go come in with it. Or Jamaicans find a way to make mute themselves, SMH. Reacting to the news shared on Instagram, one social media user wrote, "So let me get this straight. The PM locked down the country to prevent the spread of COVID, but left the borders open so the new strain can enter the country? How does that make sense?" Meanwhile, another user asked, where were these samples tested? Of course, you know, the revelation by Dr. Christopher Tufton during the weekly COVID conversation press briefing means that in just 2 months, Jamaica has confirmed 2 strains of COVID. Now that this new variant is out, as a citizen of Jamaica, how do you particularly feel, Pop?
Well, I just wonder who they're going to blame this time, you know?
Exactly, because it just seems to be like a blame game. I saw somebody posted on social media that during the No Movement days, Duns River Falls will be open because apparently there is a cruise ship expected to dock in the region.
Yeah,
and when you really look at that, you can't blame people for feeling how they feel.
Exactly, because even though them say it are going to be close to Jamaicans, but we still have Jamaicans that work there. And the people that come off of the ship, them can come give them the virus and then bring it home same way.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions, like persons who are vaccinated, they are deadly carriers of COVID-19 in terms of you become asymptomatic, so you're not showing any signs, you don't have any symptoms, and then now you hang around persons who are not vaccinated, and those are the people who are really at risk.
It's rough, you know. It's rough. And it's sad at the same time too. And all them these no movements thing, it may not feel like it at work. The no movement days them.
Why you feel like it not working? Because when the place open up, everybody's rushing to do business, going to the bank, supermarkets, etc.
And even the day before the place closed,
like
it's
today.
A rush. Yeah. So I feel like it bring more crowd than ever.
But what do you do though? Because if the government opens up the country, it is a problem. If him close down the country, it is a problem. So you as a citizen, what do you think that will really work?
But it's more comfortable with the curfew them. You know? I mean, we're more comfortable with the curfew them, but the no movement, it'll create chaos.
Because even when you look at it, during these no movement days, right, what provisions are made for people who live on the streets, people who genuinely don't have anywhere to go, they don't live anywhere? What provision is made for persons who are so poor that they depend on a restaurant, a cook shop to cook them food and them sweep out the kitchen and you know, get a meal? Persons who live under a bridge, persons who just live under a tree.
There's nothing put in place for that. Or nothing put in place for them. The government just do what they do.
But like I said, it's just a crazy situation, because if you're saying no movement, it has to be no movement in every aspect of no movement. It can't be no movement, but then you have a ship sailing, and then you have a ship docking, and then you have an attraction that is being opened. And if we say close the borders, what does that mean from an economic standpoint?
And then you say no movements and certain fast food places still open. And
because you have essential workers who are out and about.
And then pack same way. Cause me if I want fast food place in the no movements and we couldn't get served to the place crowded.
That is madness. And everybody in the restaurant was essential?
I would like to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
But I highly doubt it though.
You know, it is a crazy situation, and the more you assess it, the more you look into it, the more it seems as if it's not making any sense. And ultimately, persons are at a point where you have a personal decision to make. What will your decision be? How will you protect you and your family? You know, people also are feeling as if they don't have a choice. They don't feel as if the decision is theirs to make because it is just, you know, being imposed on them. We're seeing where certain organizations are taking a stance in terms of get vaccinated, or you will have to take regular tests on a daily or weekly basis because they are trying to protect their place of work. They're trying to also protect their employees, and you have to take these tests at your risk and at your expense. And the cost is ridiculously high. You have some countries where to get a CPR test or to do these COVID tests, it is free, but then you have Jamaica where the cost for the test is roughly some $6,000 dollars you have to fork out.
And if you do that every week, a lot of money that.
It is going to be a lot of money. And the clinics that are doing it for free, you will get the results in 14 days. And you can't go anywhere with that 14-day result. You cannot take it to the airport if you wish to travel. You cannot take it to your place of employment because it is not, too many days would have passed.
So in that case, you're between a rock and a hard place.
You're between a rock and a hard place. And that is why some people are saying that, look, I do not feel like it is my decision to take or not to take the vaccine based on what is happening now.
Because when you look at the logic, you're compelled to take it.
Eventually, ultimately.
You're being compelled to take it. Because if you don't take it, the company, them spite you in a certain way.
And if you put yourself in the position of a businessman, like it is your business, you're running your place of employment, can you afford to have your business be shut down as a result of COVID cases? Are you able to properly pay for sanitization? You know, like just to look at it from a realistic standpoint, everybody on every side of the fence is trying to do what they think is best for them in the situation. Some people are panicking because the numbers are rising. People in hospitals are on floors. There is an overcrowding. Other persons are not able to pay for a test.
So I just 6 or 1.5 dozen of the other.
6 or 1.5 dozen of the other. So that, of course, that's in your hot scoop. Well, inside the dish. Now, time for the big up on the burnout. You know how we do, right? So we create the balance on the platform. Pop, what's your big up this week?
No more big up my son this week. Today and birthday.
Happy birthday! How old?
I'm 14 and now.
Jeez and peace, Pop. I never know you have picnic so big. Aren't you like 20?
No, back in the days,
Back in what days? The other day?
I was wild and rude. Rude is out there.
No, you are grown and mature, doing things differently, and you're, responsible now?
Wiser now. We all got to grow. And the foolishness.
True, growth is an important part of the process. But happy birthday to your son. What are you doing for the birthday? I know you can't do much with the restrictions in place.
I have to go do a after lockdown thing because we have to work today and then tomorrow, no movement there. So there's nothing we can really do. Everywhere closed. So
well, there is some things where you can do, because we not just give your daddy of the year for nothing. We'll pop off the tag.
So you say if you keep a secret location birthday
No,
party.
parties are not the only way to celebrate a birthday. There are different ways to celebrate. You can get him an awesome gift. You can do something with your son inside, of course, whether it is teaching him how to cook a meal, just spending time with him, doing little things for a 14-year-old. Teenagers, I know they can be difficult and they probably don't think that is cool anymore if daddy not doing something hip.
Well,
so maybe you could teach him how to mix.
I did do some shopping today, and get some kicks and stuff like that.
See there, who tell us that daddy don't fresh. Daddy fresh, daddy know what go on, daddy know how to make it work.
So I did use up the credit card today,
Well, that is good, Pop. Well, in a responsible way, I'm sure your son will enjoy his gifts. That's a good big up. Well, I want to big up the farmers. The other day we had a lot of rain. So, you know how it is when there is heavy rainfall, when there is flooding. It means that, the farms, them get a beating. If there's flooding. So big up to the farmers who are saving their crops, who are out there, who are still planting. And in the process of reaping, they're also sharing with their neighbors and persons nearby. So big up to the farmers who keep planting and doing it. Yeah. So what's your burnout now, Pop? Because we are balancing it, All
right, you're more burnout now. You have some people who work a certain place, certain hangout spot. Them nice chill spot there. And you have some people who work at the front who just can't see I'm blind.
What do you mean?
All right, I'm a consultant. Women come to me for advice. And sometimes I take them out.
Hear this hogwash though. Go ahead.
Sometimes I take them out to have a drink. Just a friendly sit and talk. So the other day I took out a female. And the following day I took another female to the same place. So the girl at the front, I said, "Oh, welcome back. As you guys came yesterday." I guess she give me a right there, so.
So how did the female respond though? Because like you said, if you are a consultant and you're just giving them information, then she shouldn't feel no way. But
no, she never feel no way. But that is it. What if it was supposed to cheat? Me did I cheat?
Were you?
No, I don't
so
do those things.
So why are you so heated for burnout?
No, but me I say it could have gone the other way.
Right, I'm hearing you. And
suppose you me did bring there, and then the next day I bring wifey there, and she give away. No problem with that in my life, that's all.
But no problem wouldn't be in your life, because I expect that you're communicating, from an honest standpoint with your wife. So she would have known that, you're taking females to this place to for consultation, because you are enhancing their individual lives, no?
But I know every woman's a cooperative.
Or you don't tell wifey everything.
You tell your other half everything.
I mean, yeah, we communicate from an open space.
There's something you're not gonna say, so some things are left unsaid.
Yes. We say for her benefit.
No, just for your own space, You don't have to, really tell your partner everything. Like
but me don't like how your consulting things sound. Me don't like how it sound and how you just bring out different people to the same location.
Women confide in me because I'm a good listener. And
so do you have to take them for drinks to listen though?
Sometimes the environment have a lot to do with it. And
okay, so that is a part of your consultation
that's
requirement.
That's free your mind.
Pop, if Wild was a person.
No, I'm not wild,
You don't wild.
Yeah.
I take that back because, this is a conversation that we had, a reasoning we had yesterday during music news, right? To say we need to normalize dating, because if you take somebody out for drinks and dinner and conversation, and you're having good quality conversation, and like you said, you take somebody else to the same location, again having good quality conversation, which is coming at a cost to you, which you don't mind because I used to rich. But here it is, people who are seeing you out are now branding you as a womanizer, branding you as a wild man, branding you as a gallus unfairly when you're just having random conversations and drinks.
And I'm just being kind.
You're just being kind because you have it and you're sharing it in that regard.
So it goes to show, too quick to jump to conclusion.
True. And I think people in our culture are quick to jump to conclusion. It also depends on your body language too, Pop, and how you were communicating why the woman at the establishment would have branded you in such a way.
No,
were you flirtatious?
No, but typical Jamaicans, them see you with somebody, them assume me and them together.
True.
And then they see me with somebody else the next day and assuming it's a different person.
Tony Rebel had a song about that.
And that is so true, I can relate.
You can relate because enough time you get branded and nothing now go on.
Nothing now go on.
Puppet, you see how you're going like you're innocent though, but it's a real thing, it's a real situation.
Yeah.
And as Jamaicans, I think we should stop that little judgmental way that we will have. We should burn it off, because we can't be so quick for judge.
Exactly.
All right, Pop, I give you a pass. Burn them out. See and blind here and there.
Lava.
Hot. Ash. All right, now more burnout on people who feel like they are so big, they're too big to take corrections, they're too big to listen to, to somebody who perhaps in their mind, they may feel like that person is not on their level. So because they are not on their level, or because they feel like they are bigger than them, they're brighter than them, they are more established or more experienced than that person, they feel like they cannot take correction from that individual. But let me remind you, even a baby can teach you something. You're never too big to learn. So come off of that high horse there. So you see them people that can't take correction and can't listen. Burn off. Burn out. But ego go. Blaze it.
Make it soak.
Ash. But you ready, Pop?
Yeah.
Ready Land, are you ready?
Internet peeps, are you ready?
Happening right now on the WTS stage. Throwback style. Ikea. Woot.
Ikea there.
Pick up yourself, DJ Kamar. Ikea right now, a throwback performance.
Check it. 16 on them love is 16. You never read. Yeah, 'cause everything is not there if I ain't got you. See, everything is not there if I ain't got you. If I ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. There'll be tears in your heaven, then it rains in my world. A beautiful flower needs the sun to grow. You're my night and I'm your southern glow. How can you ever live without an angel? See, bring back the lights at the end of the tunnel. If I ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, see, there'll be tears in your heaven, then it rains in my world. Take a piece of me each time you leave. No one knows the emptiness of you, baby, because you're one half I'm one half, together we are whole. You complete me when I lose control. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, there'll be tears in your heaven. Then it rains in my world. You think of that? It's like you shot cocaine in my brain. Get them off into my pain. You got me weak like 7 days. Got me falling like rain, baby. Got me wishing you were here, believe me. Living without you it not easy. Yeah, if you ever leave me, it's like you pull the world from underneath me. Baby, see I don't want no one but you. If I ain't got you, see I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, there'll be tears in your heaven. That it rains in my world. If I ain't got you. Well, you know it's the girl Ikaya, right? I want to big up all of the man that knows them represent for them empress, don't it? And the woman that knows them represent for them man, don't it? You think of that? So from my you own the man say, yeah, she can't take him from you, say. And from your possession crew, you don't know him have to come back to you. Because I ain't giving up on my baby. Yeah. No. Oh baby. La da 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 da. Check it. So from my you own the man say, yeah, she can't take him from you, say. And from your possession crew, you don't know him have to come back to you. Because I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving up on my baby, even though he's locked up in. I ain't giving up on my. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving. But can't tell you why I'm not give up on you. Yeah. People be talking this, people be talking bad, but I don't give a damn, cause baby boy I got your back. With them the day when we are hustling on the streets, sleepless night we are looking for find the food for eat, huh? Now you watch up it, me rap it, you suck it, me sash it. Whenever you want it, me got it. Need it to copy, tell them not try. Ride or die for my man, me will clap it, yeah. I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving up on you. And I hope you understand. Never gonna give it away. Never gonna give it away. I'm never gonna give it away. Never gonna give it away. Check it. So baby, no worry yourself. Before me give it up, me make it safe on the shelf. I know not them can't catch me with wealth. Yeah, medicine alone good for me, yeah, pool. Well, you know, so we still have to represent for the man, though. But you know, say you have some man who treat you like a queen and all these things, you know. But we have to represent CMA for the one that we fall short. You understand what I say? Drop it for me there. This song is called My Man. And I want y'all to listen to the words of the song. Listen me. My man, he's a damn good man. See, ain't nothing too good. I just wanna thank you. But there's one thing, I know I can have it all, oh no. But there's just one thing that I wish your love was as good as it look. I wish your muscle was as big as you talk. I wish your kisses were as long as. Just one thing that I wish. I wish your love was as good as you look. I wish your muscle was as big as you talk. I wish your kisses were as long as you were weak. For some reason, them done too bad. That's my man. I know I can't. Ain't no more. But the joy that he will under. You know me not gonna leave you cause you drop shot. Song in the arm but weak in your back part. Your six pack hard but you touch soft. Love you till me have my body rabbit. I wish you love was as good as you fish with the back. I wish your muscle was your favorite position. I wish your kisses were as long as you were free. For some reason you as long as you fit you it no matter. I wish your love was as good as you right now, y'all, someone have them people in the yard and them leave you for your walk. When them leave you for? I can't tell you a story. Show me it. You see, I lost my man in the fight last night. I caught him cheating with another chick. They were busy on the couch in the TV. Just to never know I'd be back. He was on his back, she was on her knees. And I swear I could hear her say, baby, please. Now this is tell me it's not what it seems. All the neighbors could hear. And I say, baby, I'm not mad that you're cheating. I know all the men cheats, but all the girls in the world, why such an ugly girl? I wish your love would come from your side. That won't make it no easy. Pack your things up and leave. Why wish ugly girl? I know I won't leave. And I hope that he will. But can't you tell you again? Look how you have some ambition. Everything them pick up like garbage man. I chew me a talk though. I retard though Kushima. Level, you know why? Fish with it. Because them so girly, position me a be like coffee. Them just a clap but don't sing no supper. As long as it fits you it no matter. I wish your love was as good as you look. I wish it because in big as one tone. I wish your kisses were as long as you were free. For breeze red tone, one red dark like night. Bleach red tone. I didn't just knock on down and I said, baby, I'm now mad that you're cheating. I know all the men cheat, but all the girls in the world who are such an ugly girl. Don't come tell me you're sorry. Now I wanna be like them girls who leaves a good thing for worse. We're gonna make this thing work. Cause my baby, he put me first. See, I'm not leaving. Right now, that's what they call a wife and mate to say. Right? No one to listen to that story. I know like some man not free, but man not dark, then we keep you anyway. You could have been the baddest rider, me tell him ride up and him a linger out. Victoria, me know about you. Me and my man know secrets. But when you feel some you, me hear you this level. Cause then even mama not pass through, me have to make sure we it. But carbon will take it takes two, and this how I feel lead. So thank God for you. Me did need it with you. It's just the West is poor, me no need it. Plus after everything if we ever live, so why me to this? Thank God for you. Me too pretty for your same man face. I'm not mad at you cheating. But can't tell her when you're so secure. But I'm not with the position, the world with the position. But now for the woman, now with the money coming from. I will control the car, the way to take the big gun. I will control the bank account so you can walk and control the man. Tell him what. I'm gonna finish here. Never tell you sometime why the man's straight. Because the man is like knocking a man. I read that now. Listen. Mana, yes, them gonna stray. But sometimes I we as a man push them and them away. I just the things where you could do, you're not. I just the things where you could do, you're not. You know what? I just the things where you could do, you're not. I just the things where you could. Me can't tell you no why. Give me a mix. You said that you wanna give, shock him, kiss him, cuss him. Hold him not the bed down, let him put the door in the roof and make his wise eyes open or not. One down, one penny, and here we are 500 pounds. Pull it up again. Hold on, the kind I get too hot now. Until I want to take off the shoes. Hold on, calm down, baby. I'm down there, the girl. Pull it. I know happening, cheese. Right? Where is the boy again? Check it. Mana, yes, them gonna stray. But sometimes we as woman push them and them way. I just the things where you could do, you're not. Hey, I just the things where you could do, you're not. Hey, I just the things where you could do, you're not. I just the things where you could do, you're not. Cause he said that you wanna him, shock him, kiss him, cuss him. Well, him not the bed down, love him, put the door in at the open, make it size time open, and I love the bugger open and popping. Well, if you lose him, you never want him tighten up. Him a complain about the bingo type of stuff. The man not start talk about the same old lame. And you not do none of the vibes him up. From your get why status you're boring. That's why the man out I wrote the swearing. Thursday night at a Friday night for the royal. Every girl a back road know him. You're not. I just the things that you could do, you're not. I just the things that you could do, you're not. I just the things that you could do, you're not. But the moral of the story is I run up in the girl when boom on the side. Woman who come home at night. Check it. We're big in the girl on the side. Man, I got this your wife. As long as there's equal rights, equal rights, and we only human. We have to play the role this given. I may never be your first lady, but the moral of the story is I'd rather be the girl on the side than a woman who cries when you don't come home at night. But she not know me, so we can't keep it. I'd rather be the girl on the side than a woman who cries. Pull it, come home at night. I'm satisfied with being the girl on the side, but now I got this your wife. As long as there's equal nights, equal rights and justice.
Wow.
Staying out on lane, yeah.
Oh my God! Amazing performance.
Thank you so much.
We want some more.
What you say? You want more?
I know you have it.
Definitely. I like that song now.
She said she up on the side now. You know, wife, you have to tell her, so now. You want ear?
Of course,
what
I hear. Dark shoot.
Alright. Cause Victoria, me know about you. Me and my man no keep secrets. Me know when your bills them due. Me pay for your HIV test. Cause anyway my man a pass through, me have to make sure it's decent. Because me know say it takes two, and it's a wifey a lenient. So thank God for you. Me did need you to deal with the stress. Me well secure, me not need nothing else. Plus half of everything if we ever left. So why me fi vex? Thank God for you. Me too pretty for be a man stress. And every people vex. Plus me I beg a little favor. Tonight send him home a little later.
Why yo?
What you say? Tonight I beg him send what? Because what? Because I'm hold the position, you only know the position. But not probably but my man now with the money coming from. Say go on, Kia.
One Kia.
Fix the
more.
Yeah.
One more.
I'll treat you.
I'll treat you. I'll treat you. Aside just talk to wife, you both take it up now. Man, yes, them gone astray. Guess what? Because sometimes we as a man push the man them way. What? I just the things where you fi do, you not do. Hey, I just the things where you fi do, you not do. I just the things where you fi do, you not do. Hey, I just the things where you fi do, you not do. Cause instead now you wanna him, shock him, diss him, kiss him, huss him. Well, him not the bed down, love him, put the door in at the oven, make it rise like muffin. Man, don't love the back of upping and puffing. Well, if you lose him, then never hold him tight enough. He might complain about the bingo type of stuff. The man not stop tap or you see him hold him. I you not do none of to vibes him up. From your get why status you're boring. That's why the man out the road exploring. Thursday night at Taboo, Friday night Pally Royal. Every girl a back road. I just the things that you put do you not do. Hey, I just the things that you put do you not.
No care.
Boy. Hold on there. Hold on.
So you went bad?
No, me have a papa color. Me not lie. Oh, you mean if Sasha did bad a long time, Shabad?
No.
I can't make up yourself.
No, trust me.
I must say, you are an extraordinary performer. You're a singer and a DJ.
Kaya.
Boy, me not lie.
You want me to tell you what happened? You're different.
Trust me. She has always been different.
You are different.
From the way she looks to the way she sounds.
You're very deep.
Yeah, man.
And every single thing is reality, whether them like it or not.
You know,
it kind of, you know.
My music, them they talk the truth.
Yeah,
we just
man.
start the truth and we keep it real.
Why?
Do you write all those songs?
You know, I write, but I also have
Writers.
clients and the professor who writes with me. So
Pines-
big up Team Mike here.
Pines gone for your license, Kaya. I like you
Thank
more
you.
today. Hold
Thank you so much.
You're bad.
And you know, I also the Ain't Got You that I just did also, it was for Troyton.
Okay.
On the True Emotions, I'm promoting and singing now. And also, you know, I just did a song with Jesse Royal called Leave You Alone. The video is out. So yes, you know.
I'm looking forward to whatever you're coming with.
Thank you.
You know, I'm one of your cheerleaders,
Thank
honey.
you so
Trust
much.
me,
You've
I
always
love
been.
Well,
it.
I'm one of your fans, not the cheerleader. So I mean, like seriously, like as I said before, I really love to see talented females step to the forefront. You know what I mean, doing it big. You know what I mean. So you say you're shy. Me not understand the part there. Them notes there and
the lyrics.
I mean,
You have to be brave to spit lyrics like
Trust me.
those.
Remaining. So in that minute, when I say big up to our sponsors, big up to 19 Crimes. The intensity resides within each pour of this blend. Flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associates in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
And to TK Raffine, check them out on Facebook, TK Raffine, and Instagram, TK Raffine_boutique. New location coming soon.
And big up to Seaside Apparel. They specialize in men's fashion. They're located at 14 Newlyn Street in Otereus. Plus, you can check them out on Instagram at Seaside_apparel.
Also, Reggae Alley Bar and Grill, located at Taj Mahal Shopping Center, Otereus.
Remember, you can catch us for WTS every Saturday. Pop will be in for Mac next week, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the breakfast party. Then you can link up with me 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. for WTS.
Nothing but scooping and shelling.
And Mac is not here to tell you to stop it. And of course, 6:15 to 7 o'clock, we link up with a WTS throwback performance until we can go outside fully and have our guests come in studio and perform and do it, kicking it like how we used to.
Like back to normal.
Right. And of course, Pop, you're going to be doing duties for Big A. You ready?
Next until 10, yeah.
Until 10, you ready?
Ready like Freddy.
All right, so make sure you stick and stay and join DJ Lollipop. He's up next. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Lollipop.
Big up to the entire team. Big up to Peter Broadbaugh. Big up, of course, to DJ Kamar and our producer, Sandrika Masters. That's our time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Catch us next week. Same place, same time. We out.
Reggie! Over 50 years you have license and you can't find forward. You're stuck in a reverse.
Forward.